Hi, and happy Halloween, and welcome back to Bourbon Blind, where the guys drink what you all pick. So please feel free to leave a message in the comment section or go ahead and email us at bourbonblindtasting@gmail.com, and we'll try and get your bottle on the show. In the meantime, I would like to say a really huge I am so sorry I mispronounced your name to one of our Patreon viewers, Josh LaRoque instead of LaRoque. Yeah, I suck. So if you have something like a crazy name, feel free also to put pronunciations so that we can get it right. My last name used to be Ritberger. I completely understand the craziness. With that being said, story goes that the guys will take some sips, tell you what you think of the bottle. The trick is they're not going to know what they're drinking. Hopefully it's a giant treat and they absolutely love it. If not, there might be some tricks in figuring out what bottle it is. So tonight's bottle comes from Pressman, and we thank you very much for go ahead and emailing us or putting a comment in the comment section. This is going to be our bottle. And if you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe to our channel. We would love it. If you really love us, go ahead and hit that Patreon button. And on that page, you can see we are offering all sorts of goodies, t-shirts, get your name on the show, get some fun stuff. And I'm gonna hide this bottle and get the guys. And once again, happy Halloween. Hope you all had fun trick-or-treating with your kids. And if you don't have kids, hope you're drunk.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Bourbon Blind. I'm Chef Ramsay.
And I'm Barf.
Yeah. It's Halloween. Extra special episode for you guys today. Doing something a little different other than our normal scheduled Friday broadcasting. So, she told you what's up. We taste whiskey, give it a price, what we'd be willing to pay for it, not what it sits on the shelf for, without the influence of the label. That being said, let's get to it. Nice amber color on there.
I was thinking it was kind of a little lighter.
It almost looks like a honey.
Yeah.
It looks like a honey.
Very golden.
Ooh, see, I got the pinky up on that one.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
That's the chef in you.
Nosing with the pinky up.
The chef coming out in you.
Little alcohol forward on there.
Yep.
I'm not getting a whole lot on there, are you?
I
mean, a little
banana. I'm banana. Straight off the bat, I'm picking banana up.
Almost like a banana Foster.
Yeah, caramelized
Like
banana.
Yep.
Made banana and sugar. Yep.
We're going to go with bananas Foster on that one.
Which is good. I like bananas Foster.
I do too. Oh, when you go to the Mexican restaurant and they have that banana pudding,
Yes.
oh my gosh, yes.
Yep.
Yes.
I'm hungry now.
Thick legs on there, though. Super, super thick legs. Very slow to run down the glass.
Got a really nice lip.
You almost get a little bit of honey on there. Maybe it's just because I said it earlier.
Well, let's see.
Cheers, guys. Happy Halloween. A little bit of burn up front. Evolving into more of that caramelized sugar. Caramel.
Definitely the charred wood on the back end.
Mm-hmm. As it's going down the back. Get that charred effect.
Not a super long finish. I would say maybe
No, it's fading.
medium.
Short, medium finish.
Not a lot of burn, even though it did have some ethanol there.
I got a little bit red on the front. I don't know if that was just because that was the first sip. Let's find out, though. Science experiment. A lot better on the second sip. More of those caramel notes.
Not terribly thick.
Mm-mm.
Good mouthfeel. Not really. To me, it's a little sweet. And then a fairly short finish.
Yeah. Not a whole lot going on in there, really.
Maybe vanilla wood, after the wood, a little vanilla. Not bad.
No, not bad. I'm going to see what a little bit of water does in this. Proof, I'm thinking somewhere around 100 proof-ish, maybe? What do you think?
Yeah, I would say at least that.
Maybe in that 110 range, but opened up the nose a little bit. Really muted the alcohol flavor, and a lot of those other notes are coming up now. So that's a plus. Oh, man, I'm just not getting a whole lot on this.
I don't know. I don't think it opened up too much.
I like that better with the water.
Do you? Okay.
You judge for yourself, but I think I like it better with the water. Everything's a little more even keel.
Smoothed it out.
Mm-hmm. It did. Not nearly the amount of the alcohol burn.
Mellowed that very much, yeah.
You get more of that caramel vanilla now.
Yep, vanilla is now definitely up front.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm still banana.
Yeah. I'm not getting I mean, it's not like Jack Daniel's kind of banana.
No.
Where it's like, hey, I'm bananas! Like, it's a lot more, it's a note that you pick up in there. It's not a dominating flavor, whereas, I don't know when the last time you had Jack Daniel's was, but for me, it's like a bowl of synthetic banana. It really is.
Straight Jack?
Yeah,
the last,
just the regular Jack Daniel's 80 proof, whatever it is, black label.
It's been a long time.
Old number 7.
Long time. Jack Daniel's was my go-to mixer.
We drank that a lot in when I was 21 in high school.
You almost said someplace.
When I was 21 in high school.
Yeah, 21.
Jack Daniel's was our preferred. I mean, you got to start somewhere, right?
Yeah. I don't know about you, but that was my first bourbon, was Jack Daniel's.
Yeah.
You always, it's the one you get at any bar, right? It doesn't matter where.
Jack
you
and
go.
Coke.
Yeah.
Jack and Coke.
I was in New York once, and I was on a business trip, and I stopped in this seedy dive bar. This cab, I said, take me to a bar, and this cab took me to a bar. I walked into the bar, and I sat down, and the guy's like, what do you have? And I said, what kind of Jack Daniels do you have? And this was right when the honey came out. And he said, I've got this great stuff. It's Jack Daniel's honey. I was like, well, let me have that. New York.
Right.
Middle of nowhere in New York. Just a bar. Jack Daniel's right there.
So not like downtown Manhattan.
No.
New
This
York.
was like, yeah.
Like real New York.
Real, right. Suburban New York. I was going to LaGuardia, so it was, Jack.
Did you like it at the time?
I did. I was impressed. You know, not that we're talking about Jack Daniel's too much here, but it was, at the time, it was something new, right? They hadn't really done a lot of the flavored bourbons yet.
Right.
So now the finished stuff is everywhere, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't like the flavored whiskeys and bourbons, but I do like the finished bourbons.
Okay.
Like the Midwinter Night's Dram is phenomenal. The Belle Meade, the sherry, and the cognac finishes, and I really like those stuff. Some people, that's not their thing, but
the Black Bell.
I like them. I like them a lot. So, price on this, I'm gonna go ahead and taste it without the.
I'm gonna definitely say that's right at 100 proof.
I think I'm gonna price it with the water.
Yeah.
This may be the first time I've ever done that, but I think I like it better with the water.
That's unusual for you.
It is. I'm not a fan of the water,
And this time I'm the opposite. I wouldn't want the water. Just not a lot going on there. I would say that's.
I mean, maybe $30 to $40.
40. I would say 40.
Yeah.
40. I'm going to go 45 as well. Maybe 40, 45. That's my range.
I'm going to go 30 to 40, maybe 35 to 40. But,
yeah.
I mean, 40's... Yeah. I don't know. Hopefully it's not anything really good.
Well, let's see what it is.
It's George C. Stack.
Do the honors. George, yeah.
It's the Pappy 20.
That would be funny. Do you like the nice bag? It's.
Oh no! Oh man! Yep, got the Halloween bag for you guys. I was just drinking this the other night and thought of how good it was. Oh man!
So I've had this quite a few times. I keep going back to it and saying, what is the deal? What is
right.
it? It's not off-putting. It's not terrible. It's actually better than some things, but I don't know. To me, it's just middle of the line.
So actually, last time I was in Chicago, I picked these up $37 for a bottle.
$40. There you go.
And I think at that price, it's a great value. And these are barrel proof. They're batch proof, so they're batches. This one's 116.8 proof, which I believe is the newest one or the second to newest one. And $37 for a barrel proof. I think they said they mix like 6, 8, and 12 year bourbons in there. So that being said, I mean that's a good deal for a barrel proof average about 8 year.
And interestingly enough, I've had people ask me, what's a good entry level bourbon? What's a good bourbon to get me started that's not going to break my bank? This is one I point to. I actually directed someone to get a bottle of this less than a week ago, saying that it's a great starter bourbon. It's not, just the bottom of the shelf junk, and it is not going to bust your wallet. So, yeah.
I was actually talking to Dave from Rare Bird 101.
Yeah.
He is pretty much like Mr. Wild Turkey. Rare Bird 101. Go check him out. He is everything wild turkey and super knowledgeable. And I was actually just talking to him about this the other night, between this and the Russells. Because the Russells is about like $20 more expensive than the Rare Breed, but it's only 110 proof. But apparently on the Russells, Jimmy and Eddie Russell do taste and hand select every single barrel that gets labeled with the Russells. Not a judging panel, not a tasting panel, Jimmy and Eddie Russell. So generally, the Russell's Reserve is a little more well-balanced, a little more complex than the Rare Breed.
I would agree with that.
But, yeah, I mean, for the price, it's still a great bourbon.
Yeah.
It really is.
And you can get it just about everywhere. I mean, there's not a lot of places that you couldn't just walk in and pick up a bottle of this. So there's it's not rare or anything. Even though it says rare breed.
The good part again is it's a barrel proof bourbon. Average say 8 years if it's 6, 8, and 12 year bourbon, and it's $40, $45 on the shelf. I mean, I have no problem with that whatsoever. None at all.
And it's not a terrible looking bottle. It's really actually very nice looking bottle. You could give it as a gift, which is, I point people to that all the time as a gift.
What I do find interesting, and it's a great looking bottle too. Yeah. What I do find interesting also though is when we did the Wild Turkey 101 blind on the show, spoiler alert, go watch it right now. I think we actually gave the 101 a higher price tag than this. I think I was in like that $60 to $70 price range for the 101. It was just much more complex and well-rounded.
Not its price range though, right?
No, it's like
low.
What, like $25 a bottle?
Yeah.
Which I think is, by the way, one of the best values in bourbon right now.
Very underrated.
That and the Four Roses Single Barrel are two of my top go-to bourbons. You know what I mean? The 101 and the Four Roses Single Barrel. But so that being said, I mean it's a great bottle. This one, I don't know. I didn't pick up a whole lot on it. It was good.
I have one in my collection. You have obviously one in your
collection. I will say though, I have a few of them actually, but shocker, I know. This one. So looking at a couple other people that have done blind tasting with the full Wild Turkey lineup, usually that 101 is actually placed either at or near the top.
Yeah.
But we guessed, 100, 110 proof
Yes.
on this, and it was a lot higher proof than that. So, I mean, it drinks like a lower proof.
What's the proof? This
116.8.
Then 8. I don't have my glasses. Yeah, 58.4. Yeah.
So, it doesn't drink like a
No.
55%. I mean, this is a lot more smoother than that.
Very smooth. It
So,
does have a little of that initial punch when you first take a drink. So that's.
it really sounds like we're defending this bottle.
It,
But it deserves it. I mean, it is good.
yeah.
I just wasn't picking up a whole lot on it. So that just goes to show you, I mean, doing it blind, it's not always what it seems. But
We're pretty close on this one though.
yeah, but the Russells and the 101 is always. Happy Halloween, guys. That being said, I got a little episode coming out for you guys on Friday at our normal scheduled time, and then we will resume back to the regular scheduled program Friday at noon Central every week. Drink blind.
Drink often.